Alright, so hello everybody and welcome back to a new tutorial on my channel. In this video I will show you how to make this exact banner. Before the video starts, I'd like to advertise a little bit for myself. If you'd like to order something through me, the link is in the description, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So if you'd like to make a YouTube banner for yourself, the first thing you want to do is go to Google and search up YouTube banner. You can also search for YouTube banner template, but I just searched for YouTube banner. Then I clicked on the first image and made sure that it's the correct pixel size, which is 2560 pixels times 1440 pixels. This is important because otherwise this won't work. Then you want to go ahead and save the image to somewhere you'll find it, because we will need it in the next step. Now you want to go ahead and open Photopea either in your web browser or on your desktop if you have the app installed. You can also do this through Canva, but I did it through Photopea because this is how I usually do it. I went to click on open from computer and then double clicked on the image I saved before. Then you want to go ahead and add two different layers, one for the background and one for overlays we will need later. You can do this by either clicking on Ctrl, Shift and N at the same time, or by clicking on the little icon in the bottom right corner. The next thing you want to do is pull the template in between those layers so that you can still see the background while editing. You want to go and change the opacity down to 50% so that you can obviously see through it. If you'd like to add any kind of renders, you should do it now. You can do this by dragging them from your folders into the layer tab, or you can copy and paste them. You want to go ahead and resize them, and I personally like to put it into the area where also mobile users can see the avatar, but you can also put it more like outside where only iPad users can see it. To make the renders look better, you can go to the top and then click on Filter and then on Camera Raw. This way you can edit the colors and the brightness of your avatars. To make them stand out a little bit more, you can also double click on the layer where you have your render and then click on stroke or drop shadow or inner glow and just adjust it to your liking so that the avatar will look a little bit better. To apply the same changes to both avatars, you can also click on Define New, so that the changes you just made will also be saved and that you can add them to the other one. I then went on and recolored my avatars a little bit to my liking, but it's optional, so if you don't want to do that, then you don't have to. Now that we've done all of this, we just want to go ahead and finally add a background. You want to click on the first layer you made and then click on G or on the gradient tool on the left side, and then you can recolor it by clicking on the gradient on the top left corner. You want to go ahead and pull a line straight over your screen, and then you should have something like this. Now you want to click on B or on the brush tool on the left side, and you can import some brushes, which I will also make a tutorial on in the future, and then click somewhere on the screen to add those brushes. You can change the color on the bottom left where you see black and white, I think it is, when you have Photopea for the first time, and yeah, just click on that and you can change the color. Once you like the way your background looks, you want to go ahead and add some logos. I personally like to add a Roblox logo because I make some Roblox content, and a YouTube logo because I post this content on YouTube. I recolor it and then just pull it to the place where I want it to be. Now that we've done that, we are almost finished with the base of the banner. We just want to go ahead and add a text. This text is usually the name of your channel or your slogan by what your channel goes. Mine, for example, is FoxyGFX, so I clicked on the T on the left side and then went ahead and clicked on my screen and then just typed in FoxyGFX, and by double clicking on it I selected it, and then I can also change the font. I have again imported some, but you don't have to do this. There's a ton of options from Photopea itself. If you'd like to resize your text or position it new, you can do this by clicking on the left side on the mouse cursor and make sure that transform controls is enabled, and then you can pull it or drag it wherever you want to. In the last step, I basically went ahead and edited the banner itself by adding some overlays or editing with some brushes. You can do this if you want to, or you can just leave it the way it is by right now because it's just the basics. And yeah, that's it for the tutorial, I guess. If you'd like it, feel free to comment that and leave it like. If you don't, that's also okay, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye!